Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time.
Welcome to today's
a day
match.
for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is better? And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Messi. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira tries to clear. And this is Eto'o. Good read, needed to be.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen. Decent chance! Cafu. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And this is Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked out brilliantly, and the ball's come loose here. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Adams. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's a good ball. Yeah. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Distributed tidily. Can he get onto this? And that is out of play. McTominay. And here's Del Piero. Cafu. Ibrahimovic. And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, well played, well played. Can he get it? Can he finish? He's played it long. Now it's Eto'o. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Gullit. Yeah. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eto'o. Oh, it's McTominay. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And they've got rid. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And there's a probing ball. Looking for the run, and this is Ibrahimovic. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up.
Let's hope for more of the same.
See all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Hullet. And that's another good win of the ball. Yeah. Now it's Eto'o. This is Del Piero, spread out to the left. No, he's not getting his way this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now this chance! Cafu. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Nedved. Oh, shooting chance! They would have been quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's been cut out, well played. Araujo. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Adams gets over and intercepts. And he's gone direct here. And he was alert to it. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Here's Vieira. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
So, time for changes
McTominay.
on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
To fill in of the desperate
Number 10.
variety.
Del Piero. Number
It's
15. Eto.
It's into the
Number
pieces.
23. Messi.
Like getting this one
Coming
clear.
on the field. Number 2. Mateus. Number 8. Gullit. Number 11.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They
Number
can't leave
17.
anything out there.
Bale. Number 14. Ronaldinho. Substitution in progress.
Araujo. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cafu. Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. He's onside. And a chance! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can string out a defence. Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, well sorted out. Gullit. And here's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. What a delightful ball. Shot goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cafu. And he's straight offside.
Added time.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities
And
required in a game like
fantastic win
this,
for the
such as
boys
intensity,
today. Thank you very
personality,
much
a
for
gritty
your
spirit.
support.
I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Eto'o. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is a little undercooked. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Threads one in.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that was vital. And they can counter here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nedved. Chelsea are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, super ball! Del Piero. That's a little off target. Looking for a run-up, and this is Paulette. Good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Paulette. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of effect,
that could spell trouble. He's had a shot. That's another chance. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
You can run onto that. And he's found a way past. Hit! Oh, extraordinary.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. And Dyke tries to clear. And this is... It's there! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 added minutes
Chelsea
has been
give themselves
indicated.
a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And here's Baggio. And it's McTominay. Del Piero. They're urging him to shoot. That's been drilled in. That's the keeper's ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and
Things
if
are
they
looking
are
good
going
for
to
our
continue
boys as they go
in the
off for their
same
well-earned
vein,
break.
I can only see the
Let's keep
margin
this
getting
up.
bigger.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. There's the start of the second half. Nedved. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This is their second corner of the game. And he's there to get it away. Oh no, this does not look good.
That's going in strongly.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's Vieira.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
So, third corner of the game. And he's had it nicked away. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And Del Piero! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. So, what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely he'd be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nicely intercepted. Somewhat off target. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, McTominay. Number 8, Gullit. Number 15, Eto. Number 26,
Kelly.
Baggio.
Well
Number
seen.
10,
Saw that coming.
Del
He read
Piero.
that really well and stopped
Coming on
it.
the field, number 2,
Can they get him away?
Mateus. Number 21, Bellingham. Number 5,
Now it's
Mario.
Mbappe.
Number 23,
It's
Messi.
Bellingham.
Number
Bellingham takes
18,
control of it, and he's on the
Mbappe.
move.
Substitution.
Way through, so great chance! And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Romario. Yeah. Cafu tries to pass it through. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Romario. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Yeah. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yeah. Davids has set up one goal so far. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Tele. Can he finish? And he's being shifted off it. And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. And here comes the corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Throw-in. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram cuts it out. Adams. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Mbappe chasing after it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And a chance! And that is a truly outstanding save. Yeah. Oh, good read. And that's it. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result
they
justifies
saw and they were
whatever
set
means. Just look at...